Hi folks and friends on YouTube, thanks for being here. I'm Still Dreaming is my channel, and in this video I want to give an update. I want to share an update about my elderly tenant, Miss Lydia. And I took a little video last night because we had our first bonfire last night for the new year 2025, and it was a roaring fire, but it was the video that I took was so short that when I went to upload it, it looks like YouTube uploaded it like just as a short, not like a video. So anyway, in the short then I started to bring up my tenant, Miss Lydia, and then I got distracted, and then I lost my nerve, and then I ended the video. So I'm just gonna pick up where I left off from the video last night, which was the bonfire on the first day of the new year, January 1st, 2025. So yeah, so since I'm gonna be talking a little bit about Miss Lydia, it seems, you know, appropriate to just share a video, a little bit of her RV, which is still here, still here, and due to her setbacks in her health, she's not been able to move into the trailer home yet and start living out of it. So gee, I think we got it like in the summer. Maybe it was like the middle of the summer, or maybe going into the tail end of the summer. Well, the long and the short of it is it seems to me that she's declining. She's becoming, you know, more frail, and yeah, she's got a few health problems, and it seems to me like the water retention and the pulmonary, she struggles to breathe a lot, and she also has a lot of hip pain. So when she does come out of her room and walk, I can see she doesn't step down on her left heel at all. So it must hurt her badly. So since she came back home from her stay at the skilled nursing facility back in November, she's had a physical therapy and nurses that come 3 times a week and do her physical therapy and check with her and her meds and things like that. So so that's helping her. And well, one thing about Lydia, if she's feeling bad, she won't, let's put it to you this way, how they say nowadays in the society and the culture that we live in, she's good at masking. So she tries to mask a lot of her anxiety and her physical discomfort, and so it's been rough, really rough on her, and I try to talk to her about it, and sometimes she doesn't want to talk about, you know, what she's going through, and she kind of wants to like kind of schmooze it over and gloss it over, you know, and make it seem like it's, you know, not as bad. But well, from what I can see, being that she lives here in my house, I see a decline in her health. So I'm not really sure where this is all gonna go. Um, I just know she doesn't have any family. Well, no, I take that back. She has one son. He's a year younger than me. I'm 61 now, so she has a 60-year-old son, and they're estranged and have been for some years now. So he's out of the picture altogether. And apart from that, she doesn't have any other. She has no other family, no other living family members, relatives, extended. So, and the only reason she came to live here with us is because when my son, back in January of 2021, got himself, kicked out, basically, as a way to supplement some income, because I was kind of struggling somewhat to keep up with the mortgage. So I said, you know what, let me just rent the room out. And so I well, this is how it happened. I put together my post, and I went ahead and posted it, but I think either the same day or the next day I went back onto oh, there's Dice. I went back to Craigslist, and for those of you who don't know it, so let's say you have a car to sell, and so you go and you put a post, I have a car for sale. Okay, so there's that kind of post, and then there's another kind of post where it might be somebody who's posting that they're looking for a car to buy. So that's kind of how it happened with Lydia and I had just posted a room for rent, and then either it was like the same day or the next day. It was probably like the day after. I found her post. I just came across it, and I noticed that in her post, she was saying that she was a senior person, female, looking for a room to rent. And so, well, I reached out to her, and we set up a get together, and she came to my home. She came in a taxi, and we met each other. And then, like 7, 8 days later, she was occupying her room. So she's been here ever since. Now, I just didn't know then that it was gonna turn into something different, which is now I'm her landlord, but I'm her landlord and her caregiver now too as well. So I'm trying to manage that, and well, just manage it, I guess. It wasn't exactly what I signed up for, but I can't very well put her out. Don't get me wrong, the what she's giving me for the rent for the room, and she's also paying me to be her caregiver, so that income is, much appreciated and helps ends meet for sure. But I just, a year and a half ago didn't know that this is, what it would come to. So, but here we are now. So, so yeah, that's the long and the short of it. So, well, we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna try to stay positive and optimistic, and for the most part, I mean, she doesn't complain about anything, and she doesn't come out of her room because it exhausts her to come. She pretty much tuckers out from coming out of the room to halfway into the living room, and she's needs to sit down and catch her breath. So to give you an idea of how much, you know, the respiratory is kind of chronic and kind of, you know. So, yeah, so before I close, there's Dice, and then I just wanted to show you this. I'm going to do a before and an after. So this is the before. I never got around to doing this. I wanted to do it, you know, before Christmas, not after Christmas, but I have these bells, Christmas bells, and just the silver. It's kind of dull. It's pretty. It's pretty dull. So I was gonna spruce it up with my trusty metallic Rust-Oleum Ultra Cover Paint Primer Aluminum Metallic. So I'm going to use the pieces of foil to wrap around the bow and the twine and the greenery, because I don't want to get spray paint on that stuff. I just want to get spray paint on the bells, and then when it's done, I'll show you what that looks like after the fact. So yeah, so right now I'm gonna go inside and I'm gonna make an early dinner for my friend who lives close by, and invite her over, because I have a Christmas gift bag that I have for her. I wasn't able to give it to her sooner. So anyway, so well, yeah, the next video, well, I'm not sure what it's gonna be about, but we'll see. We'll just see. All right, you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.